Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my lovely runner narration. If you haven't already seen part 1, feel free to watch it first. In this second narration video for Lovely Runner, we'll explore the symbolic and spiritual layers, diving into Korean shamanism, Jungian archetypes, and the mindset teachings inspired by Joe Dispenza. We'll reflect on the shaman theme of equivalent exchange, life cycles, and inner transformation through Sol and Sunjae's journey. I poured a lot of thought into writing this narration, so be sure to watch until the end, and I hope it inspires you. So grab your favorite cup of tea, get cozy, and let's unravel the hidden meanings behind Sol and Sunjae's journey. A healing journey through time, Lovely Runner as a soul story. At its heart, Lovely Runner is more than love. It's about the restoration of one's mind, body, soul, and spirit through pain, sacrifice, and surrendering and trusting in divine timing. Korean shamanism, Mudang, and the law of exchange. Korean shamanism, Mudang. In Korean shamanism, a shaman becomes the bridge between heaven and earth, a healer who undergoes intense spiritual crisis, symbolic death, and eventual awakening. These spiritual initiations often occur through suffering, be it physical, emotional, or ancestral. For example, in the Kdrama Head Over Heels, the shaman is called Heaven and Earth Fairy, symbolizing her role in guiding faith and restoring balance. This mirrors Sol's journey in Lovely Runner. Shamanistic practices are all about equivalent exchange. When one life withers, another blooms, where energy cannot be created without sacrifice.
괜찮아지겠죠?
모압은 등가 교환이야. 한 목숨이 사그라들면 한 목숨은 피어나지.
You cannot see a way out of the challenge if you're looking at it every day from the same level of mind, emotion, thoughts, and feelings of the past. When the mind and heart align, the past loosens its hold, and the future leans closer, waiting to be shaped. This is Sol's quiet gift. Every step she takes in love, even through the fog of uncertainty, changes the vibration of her world. Belief becomes her compass. Emotion becomes her light. She does not move through time, she moves through frequency. And when tears fall, they are not signs of breaking. They are the gentle rain that rewrites the stars. Jungian archetypes in Lovely Runner. Jungian psychology, founded by Carl Jung, explores the unconscious mind, the collective unconscious, and archetypes, patterns that live within all of us. Sol, the wounded healer. Scarred by Sunjae's death, Sol carries grief, guilt, and the loss of mobility. She is broken in mind, body, and spirit, but through her wound, her strength awakens. Carl Jung taught inner healing doesn't come from perfection, but from facing pain and choosing to rise. Each failed timeline cracks open until she surrenders, not to fate, but to love, to grief, to all of herself. In that surrender, she becomes whole. Sunjae, the hero and sacred masculine. Sunjae is the quiet hero, grounded, present, and selfless. He protects, endures, and loves without needing recognition. Where Sol is emotion and intuition, Sunjae is structure and strength. Together they balance action and surrender, giving and receiving. The villain and Sol, the shadow archetype. The shadow holds our fears, guilt, and chaos. The villain embodies Sol's deepest fear, the belief she will always fail to save those she loves. He stalks her across timelines, like unresolved trauma, not only chasing Sunjae, but also her guilt. From a Jungian psychology lens, the villain represents the shadow archetype, the repressed urge to control fate, to destroy what he can't accept. That includes Sol and Sunjae's love, or of the very act of hope itself. He embodies the dark magician or false shaman, one who uses power not to heal or balance, but to dominate. Sol's integration. The moment Sol stops trying to fix time and embraces wholeness, Grief, love, rage, faith, her fragmented self weaves back together. She no longer hides from darkness or clings to light. She gathers both and becomes whole. The villain as the shadow of time control. The villain's actions represent the misuse of spiritual or energetic power. He's trying to force the universe into resetting through destruction instead of surrender or alignment. He thinks he's restoring order, but he's actually deepening the imbalance. Shamanism and the law of equivalent exchange. In true shamanic law, especially the principle of equivalent exchange, energy must be offered with intention and respect. If a life is taken, something must be given, not stolen. But the villain doesn't offer, he takes. He tries to manipulate energy and time through death without equivalent exchange. This violates the sacred exchange, so the spiritual forces or fate itself must eventually recalibrate. That's why his timeline collapses or rebounds, because the universe is correcting the imbalance he creates. Sol is no longer the girl chasing time. She's no longer trying to outpace fate or rewrite tragedy. Now she meets Sunjae at the bridge point, not in desperation, but in presence. They are both living here, now, in the present moment, grounded in one shared reality. This space between them is sacred. It gives Sunjae the freedom to remember Sol fully, not as a fractured memory or a shadow of the past, but as a whole living truth. Their reunion is not forced by time, but naturally flows from the harmony of their aligned souls. She stands whole, not chasing, but choosing, not controlling, but surrendering. This is not giving up, it's spiritual maturity. And in that sacred stillness, Sol embodies what it means to truly heal, to let go, to love freely, to live fully in the now. The light doesn't destroy darkness, it illuminates it. As we close this chapter, may we carry the wisdom of this journey, the dance of shadow and light, endings and beginnings. Like yin and yang, embracing all parts of ourselves brings true harmony. Like baptism, this is not the end, but the beginning. And as Peter was lifted from the waves by Jesus, so they both rise. The water did not claim Sol and Sunjae, it crowned them by transforming their spirit. And as the old story dissolved into depths, something new stirred within them, a love unbound by the past, rising like light through the water, ready to live in the present they had fought so hard to reach.
흘러도 과거가 될 지금, 인생에서 가장 특별한 순간은 사랑하는 사람과 함께하는.
But above it all, it's choosing to stay present in the now, fully and courageously. And remember, with every end becomes a beginning. All the cast did an amazing job in this drama. I especially also love the Kdrama, the harmony. This is a drama that I'll always be watching over and over again, and there's something to always learn from it. So that's the message Lovely Runner shared with me. I'd love to know what it sparked in you. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if this touched you. Your support means everything. And thank you for staying till the end. Stay grounded, stay present, and keep running towards the light.